We often get the question, how did Greenlight for Girls, or G4G as we call it, how did it start? And it started first by me throwing out a crazy idea, but it wasn't also intentionally with just one person. But it started with a need, and I think that we tested with the fact that many people have the same need. So I had sent out a message to many people around the world that I knew, that I said, you know, I'm not seeing the statistics change about the number of girls in science. What do you think? Do you want to be a part of something? And as I sent out the message, and it wasn't really to that many people, it was about 75 people, maybe 100, I was bombarded by answers, and my message got shared, and it went on and on, and suddenly within days, an organization was created. So it was created with taking a look around and saying, what do we need to do, or what could we do? And what we see is that there is so much focus, of course, on what we need related to science and technology and engineering and mathematics to our everyday life. We depend upon it. And we need more and more people who are in these fields or who are connected to these subjects. Plus, these subjects are connected to every single thing out there. So the more we build our confidence and our abilities in this, the more that what we like to say with Greenlight for Girls is anything is possible. So with that, then we wanted to create something new and different to make a difference with encouraging more women to come into the STEM fields. And that's how Greenlight for Girls was created. Now, the original idea before that even, it started way long ago. It actually started when I was in university. I took a look at the number of young women around me, and it was very few, very few. And we looked at the statistics every year, and it would go up by just a little bit in the engineering schools. And that was just the environment that I knew at that time, very local. So we wanted to do something about it. So I created an event called an Engineering Awareness Day, where we invited kids and I got other engineering students on board, and our organization that I was a part of at that time, which was about women engineers. And we all came together and created this fun day where we showed what science and engineering was. And that's really where the idea came from years and years and years and years ago. So it's interesting how an idea from the very past can come forward many years later. So when we thought about Greenlight for Girls and how we could do things differently, we knew that there were some key elements that we had to address. One is we needed to make it hands-on. We needed to show practically how these subjects are useful and needed, and also how they're very accessible. And also, what we know already is that they're a lot of fun. So that's what we've done. We've created an organization that makes science come to life, that has fun all over it, and quirkiness and weirdness and craziness, but really the love of learning. And that's how Greenlight for Girls started. And it's been wonderful to see it grow, and also to see so many people part of this, because it isn't something only from one person. Greenlight for Girls is a community that keeps growing and thriving and will continue to do so.